The professional features of LOKPA software is something which is unimaginable. I will talk about that, but let me also say that apart from the fantastic professional features, you can also do marriage matching like KPDP through Ashtakut method, which is the famous Indian Vedic astrology method. There are a lot of other additional features within the professional module. Now, in the professional module, you can find out the promise of the event, if the event is promised, which are the house significators, if there are house significators that are coming, which are the fruitful house significators. Through three different methods you can find out the fruitful significators by eliminating the tempters. And once there is fruitful significators, the software is going to find for you which are the most favorable Dasha, Bhukti and Antara. And after that, there is a massive transit engine where we have all possible variables, and with that transit engine you can find out the accurate date for the fructification of the event within that Dasha Bhukti Antara or within your chosen time range. There are 440 KP rules. You don't have to now go and ask anybody to tell you any rule. The rules are already there in the software. 414 KP rules. You want to search for a term? We have created knowledge, astrology knowledge database for you. You want to know the term Almuten. What does Almuten mean? Software, if you search, immediately it's going to tell you what is Almuten. It will tell you what is a Paran. So what is a Paran? If you search for the word Paran, software will immediately tell you. Not only that, you can find various combination of planet. What it would mean for a horoscope if Mercury or let's say Jupiter is in a particular sign, is in a particular house, what it is going to give, what kind of events, what kind of disease, what kind of profession, what kind of education. You can find out that. Especially we have created a profession finder module for you and a disease finding module for you. And in the future we are going to create more. So why you want to listen to me? Let us go and let us look for ourselves. What are these professional features? So my friend, come with me. Let us look at the demo video of the professional features. Light of KP Astrology software is basically a very advanced high-level professional software with auto-predictive ability based on artificial intelligence engine. Now the whole software is made to make the life of KP astrologers and stellar astrologers very simple, happy life. So this software is full of professional features which I want to show you now. Some of these I will show you. For example, under dictionary, you have term finder, combination finder, profession finder, disease finder, and knowledge base. Let us look at one of them. Let's say term finder. So let us select planet. Let's say Venus and Sun is there. So we are selecting Venus and we are selecting Sun. Venus and Sun is in the fifth house. Venus is the owner of the 8th house and the Lagna house and the 12th house, and Sun is the owner of, as we can see, Sun is the owner of the 10th house. Now there are so many signs involved. So first is the sign Pisces, then the sign Taurus is there, and let's say we want to find out what are the terms that are generated. Now with artificial intelligence we are getting that all these combinations taken together means business, fall or falling down, affair, birth, act, acting, sex, self, religious, and especially there is something special about these elements. So from these combinations you can find out a lot of deep insight into the horoscope or the chart of your client. So there are combination finders. So let's say I want to find the combination of fireman, that is a firefighter, and I click on find combination. Artificial intelligence is telling me that fireman is created by Mars, the ninth house, and the sign Aries. What if I change the word and I make it as fire accident? And what is the combination of fire accident? It says that Sun, Mars, and Jupiter, along with the houses 5, 1, 9, and 8th house, with the three fire signs Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, and the sign Libra, gives fire accident. We have over 87,000 words which are built into the artificial engine, along with a separate set of 52,000 words that are built into the artificial engine. So like this you can find out the advanced the professional features of a term finder, combination finder, profession finder, disease finder, knowledge base. Let us look at KP events, because everybody wants to know what is the KP event of addiction to alcohol. So you can find out addiction to alcohol. Main house is the fifth house. Supporting houses are 3, 6, 2, 1, and 4. And these are the planets that give addiction to alcohol. Or you want to know about something else. Let's say child adoption. So adopting child, main house, supporting planet, and supporting signs. So there are, so committing rape. These days a lot of rape news is coming out on the newspaper. So committing rape, main house is 8th house, supporting planet. So there are 414 KP events which are given over here. Not only that, you can search a particular term if you want. Let's say I am searching for div, so divorce. So div can be divorce. So I can find out divorce finalized or second marriage after divorce. I can create custom events. So let's say I give an event name, test event, and I can select the main houses I want. Let's say the main house cusp is 4. I can select the supporting houses. Let's say the supporting house is 9 and 12. And then there is supporting planets. I can select supporting planets as many as I want. Let's say Moon and Jupiter. I can then create negative planet, and I can create negative sign. I can create the negative houses. So I can create these kind of events which are there. Now there are other there are other professional features like KPDP, Ashtakut matching, which is there. But the most important of all is the professional predictive module. And in this professional predictive module, you are going to get Krishnamurti Paddhati and other stellar astrology very easily in your grip and in your control. First is promise of an event. In this horoscope, which is in the background, in this horoscope, if I have to select the promise of an event, let's say I am writing childbirth. Okay, so the spelling has to be correct. So childbirth. So cesarean childbirth, childbirth by denial abortion, pregnancy and childbirth. So let's say I am giving childbirth. So immediately LOKPA software is telling me that main house cusp must be the 5th house, signifying supporting houses 2 and 11, and it must be supported by planets Moon, Venus and Jupiter. Now I can click here, or I might click here, and I can give my own command that check 5th house supported by 2nd house and 11th house, and I can check the supporting planets Moon, whichever planets I want, whichever negative planet which I want, negative sign that I want. So all these will come here. So let us go over here and let us look at the childbirth. So here we are getting childbirth, and it is automatically populated over here. Now all I need to do is click here, check promise. Now it is straight away telling me main house Kaspal sublord does not show promise of the event. Star lord of Saturn is Saturn, which does not show promise of the event. Sublord of Saturn is Jupiter, which does not show the promise of the event. So childbirth is not promised in this horoscope. Not only that, if you want to do 4-step theory or 3.5-step theory, you have the option of doing that. So you can check the tenancy rule, you can check the advanced KP rule, house significator, fruitful significators. So a lot of these elements are present there in the professional predictive module. So house significator, let us say I'm selecting for childbirth 2, 5 and 11, and negative houses 1, 4 and 10, and I'm clicking on show significator. It is telling me positive house significators and negative house significators. You can very easily see that Venus retrograde, because Venus is red color, Venus is retrograde and unoccupied, it is untenanted, and it is present in both the list. Look at Jupiter, untenanted but present in both the list. So you are getting a clear idea from the software. Software is telling you which are the positive house significators and negative house significators. So you can select and reselect as many times you want. Let us look at fruitful significators, because we need to eliminate the tempters. So there are 3 types of elimination: ruling planet based elimination, formula based elimination, or modern stellar theory 4-step and 3.5-step theory based elimination. So let us take ruling planet based elimination. So positive houses 2, 5 and 11, negative houses 1, 4 and 10, that is childbirth is denied. And I can take ruling planet, casting time ruling planet, or a real time ruling planet. I can take ascendant sublord, or I can take moon sublord, whichever I want, or I can take casting time sublord. I can take hora lord if I want, or not hora lord, only day lord I can take. So these are the settings. So once you buy the software, you will get all the videos how to use these kind of things. So now I am clicking on find fruitful significators. So the software tells me these are my positive houses, these are my negative houses, these are the ruling planets, and the fruitful significators which are common with ruling planets have been clearly shown. So if you go to options and you want to discard negative stronger significators, you would be able to see the significators which are coming over here. So it will, by default, it will go once you are changing the screen. So once we check on fruitful significators, we get this. Next is Dasha Bhukti Antra checker. So let us say the person is trying for childbirth in Jupiter period, in the moon period, and in the Venus sub period, and I click on check Dasha Bhukti Antra. It says the chosen Dasha of Jupiter and Bhukti of moon are not valid to give the result of the event. So if Dasha and Bhukti does not give the event, what is the use of Antara? So we will not select the Antara. So we are checking the Dasha Bhukti. So Jupiter Dasha, Moon Bhukti, and we have seen Venus is given. So let us check whether Jupiter and any other planet is giving. So Jupiter and Moon is not giving. Let us check Jupiter and Mars. Jupiter Dasha and Mars Bhukti is also not giving any childbirth. So Jupiter Dasha and Rahu Bhukti, check the so Jupiter Dasha and Rahu Bhukti is giving childbirth. So the software will guide you to the correct prediction, because it is based on the intelligence of Dr. Andrew Datta and also on the artificial intelligence of computer software. Then there is the transit date. This is the most powerful engine in the entire software. You can select a date range if you want. You can select your chosen Dasha Bhukti Antara. So Rahu Mahadasha, Jupiter Mahadasha, Rahu Bhukti, and let's say Ketu Antara. And it is showing the date range is automatically shown over here. So date range is also automatically getting selected, or you want to select manually, you can do that. You can select your chosen transiting planets. You can select as many planets you want, but I have the plan to restrict that. Aspect, you can select what kind of aspect you want to do. Natal planets, which natal planets you want to select, what kind of natal cusp you want to select. So 2, 5 and 11. So 2, 5 and 11. So let us take just a quick example if possible. So Jupiter and let's say Saturn as the transiting planet, full drishti, we are taking full Vedic drishti, natal planet. I have not noted down the significators, but I'm just taking just any randomly. I'm just selecting, let's say, not Moon. Moon is a fast moving planet. Let's say significator is Venus, and another significator, let us take one more significator, which is Rahu, and the Dasha Lord is also there. Dasha Lord is Jupiter. So transiting Jupiter will relate or correlate with the natal Jupiter. The transiting planet, let us take one transiting planet, which is Jupiter, and you can also select Rashi Ingress, Nakshatra Ingress, Sublord Ingress, and Sub-Sublord Ingress. And if I click on find transit, it immediately tells me during which time the transit hit is going to happen. And a lot of these things are possible through this software. And if we click on find transit, the kind of dates that are coming. So this is a very important module for KP astrologers who are doing stellar system, like 4-step theory or 3.5-step theory. All of you who are doing stellar astrology related with KP, or you are doing KP astrology, this kind of a software is going to be a boon for you, because you are going to understand, and if you know very well how to do stellar astrology, you will be able to select these kind of planets, select the date, time, the Dasha Bhukti Antara checker. And if I choose Ketu and I select Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu, it will tell me whether the results are coming or not. And this is how the entire software is made, and every time you are going to get the correct answers. And this is a very important professional feature which is built over this software. And many more professional features are there, but as I don't want the video to become larger, those of you who are buying the software will be able to get all videos related with the features, and you will get to know how to use this software in a much better way.